Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Well, now the snow has come and gone, and the only thing fallen is temperatures. But let me show you how much snow has fallen around the region. 18 miles northwest of Reigate, they had 9.5 inches of snow. Rappeljay had 7.57 over 10 miles east of Lavina. Meanwhile, over in Roundup at 6.6 in the Billings airport, they measured 4.6 inches of snow out of that. Yeah, here's the way it looked in Powell today. Lynn Richardson got this picture of the wind blowing that snow all around, looking out towards Ralston. So yeah, it was kind of a snowy, cold day as well. Here's the way it looks in Billings right now. The snow is gone, but it's cold. 2 degrees above zero right now with an east wind at 5 gives us a wind chill factor that feels like 8 below zero. So if you've gone outside recently, that's why it feels so cold. Got some good old wind chill out there. 39 degrees was our high temperature at midnight last night, and now 2 degrees our current temperature. That is our reported low for the day. There's your normals. It looks like, you know, weather-wise, it doesn't look too bad on paper, 36 degrees, but the temperatures have been falling. Once we hit 39, about 4 o'clock in the morning, we just saw those temperatures falling throughout the day. They haven't stopped yet. 59 degrees is your record high back in 1941, 22 below back in 1949, and precipitation-wise, 0.02 of an inch. If you melt down all that snow, that 4.6 inches, that's what we get. So we had a little bit before midnight last night, so we picked up basically a 1/4 inch out of that storm precipitation-wise. Puts us ahead of normal for the month and indeed the year. In fact, we had a record precipitation total today as well. Now you'll notice here our current temps are very chilly, sub-zero across the high line, 2 degrees in Billings, and our temperatures are forecast to drop even farther. On the other side of the mountains, we're into the 30s. The mountains are blocking all that cold Arctic air, and as you'll see, these are our reported highs. We actually did pretty well, a lot of 20s and 30s in eastern Montana early on, and the far west also into the 30s there, but right through here where we had the light blue, that's where we had that coldest tip of Arctic air move in earlier on this morning. Now we've got another storm getting ready to move in from the west, so our threat board still is kind of full with a lot of snowfall amounts. Back here in eastern Montana, just clear skies tonight, and that's allowing wind chill factors and blowing snow. It's going to be just a kind of a nightmare out there. And as you'll see, the Doppler radar shows you the snow we had earlier on made its way all the way in towards the Dakotas. Your next storm already starting to send some snow showers into western Montana. Here's a storm out here that continues to make its way in towards the Pacific Northwest. Our cold air continues to drop down in towards eastern Montana tonight. So by Thursday night, about 5 or 6 o'clock, look at all the snow push into here. So we're looking for more snow moving into there. Then after that, that snow slides in towards the east, and here comes another low pressure cell. Could continue to give us more snow again on Friday morning. So you'll see that continues to dry up by 6 o'clock that night. So how much more snow will we get out of it? Not a lot, but a little bit. Maybe going to get maybe 2 3/4 inches of snow for Billings, 2.5 in Miles City, about an inch over at the Livingston, 5 inches at Lewistown, and about 6 over at Great Falls. In the meantime, tonight our temps will cool down to the sub-zero range across most of eastern Montana. Here in Billings, we'll go down to 1 below zero, 12 below at Miles City. These are wind chill. These are actual air temperatures, 11 below at Sydney. Then tomorrow we're back to 4 below for the high temperature at Sydney and Miles City. Billings back up to about 10 degrees, and the far west into the teens and 20s out there. Now for Billings tonight, here's what we have. It'll be going down to 1 below zero at midnight, 0 by 6 p.m., 7 at noontime, and then maybe a 40% chance for that snow moving in tomorrow night about 6 o'clock. Temperature will be right around 3 degrees. Next 7 days, 10 degrees on Thursday with a 40% chance for snow, 60% on Friday, 13 after that. We pull out of it, get back to the 20s and 30s with sunny skies, basically all the way through into next week. That's weather. Let's go back to the desk.